Quick announcement. I recently came across another creator who makes beautiful 3D printed deck boxes. I am not sponsored, I'm not getting a kickback or anything. I got his permission to post a link to his Etsy store down below. Feel free to go check him out. After the video, of course. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Brett. Huge thanks to Brett and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Brett reached out asking for a deck led by Kardur, Doomscourge with a budget of $500, and I was more than happy to help him out. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Kardur Doomscourge is a 4-mana 4/3 legendary demon berserker. When he enters, until our next turn, creatures controlled by our opponents attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than us if able. Additionally, whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and we gain 1 life. Okay, so Kardur wants our opponents to attack. While building this deck, I thought it would be funny to maybe throw in some additional combat effects. But every single one in our color identity that could add an additional combat step for an opponent is limited to sorcery speed. I didn't want to build around this, especially in Rakdos, so I decided to go a different path instead. Don't worry, it'll all make sense after you see my card choices. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders. Solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful green one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Bloodstained Mire, Marsh Flats, Scalding Tarn, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, Blood Crypt, Luxury Suite, Haunted Ridge, Dragon Skull Summit, Raucous Theater, Sulphurous Mire, Geothermal Bog, Smoldering Marsh, Tainted Peak, Sulphurous Springs, Blightstep Pathway, Rakdos Guildgate, Myriad Landscape, Bojuka Bog, 7 Swamps, and 8 Mountains. Not exactly budget, but not super expensive either. Our mana ramp consists of Dockside Extortionist, Descent into Avernus, Solemn Simulacrum, Black Market Connections, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Indulgence, Rakdos Signet, Mindstone, Felbar Stone, Wayfarer's Bauble, Sword of Hearth and Home, and Sword of the Animist. For card advantage, we're running Morbid Opportunist, Garna Bloodfist of Keld, Xantia Sleeper Agent, Harvester of Souls, Phyrexian Arena, Demonic Tutor, Jeska's Will, Wheel of Misfortune, The Immortal Sun, Read the Bones, and Big Score. Yes, some of these double as mana ramp. You want your cards to be flexible in Commander. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Bedevil, Rakdos Charm, Terminate, Chaos Warp, Abrade, Feed the Swarm, Wild Ricochet, Unlicensed Disintegration, Deadly Rollick, Tybalt's Trickery, Red Elemental Blast, and Leyline of the Void. Gotta keep our opponents in line. Our board wipes consist of Blasphemous Act, and Toxic Deluge. Simple and powerful. The core of our deck consists of Ortheon, Hero of Lavabrink, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Havoc Festival, Wound Reflection, Revel in Riches, Maha its Feathers Knight, Sunspine Lynx, Disrupt Decorum, Geode Rager, Goblin Spymaster, Ride of the Raging Storm, Hunted Bone Brute, Hunted Dragon, Hunted Horror, and Curse of Disturbance. Supporting our plan, we're also running Fiery Emancipation, Sulfan Mayhem Dominus, Dictate of the Twin Gods, Furnace of Wrath, City on Fire, Conjurer's Closet, Supernatural Stamina, Not Dead After All, and Undying Malice. Yes, we want the game to end quickly. We're Rakdos after all. Now that we have our deck list, we can compare it to our checklist. 53 mana sources split between 36 lands and 17 pieces of ramp. A little high, but some of our ramp doubles as card advantage, so it's fine. 13 pieces of card advantage. 12 pieces of interaction, not counting goat effects. 2 board wipes. 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog, Rakdos Charm, and Leyline of the Void. No sudden I win cards, but lots of game-ending combos. For example, we've got Havoc Festival combined with Wound Reflection. At our opponent's upkeep, they lose half their life rounded up. At their end step, they lose that same amount of life again, killing them on the spot. Next up, we have Dockside Extortionist with Revel in Riches. We should end up with enough treasures to win us the game. Finally, a combo that requires a ton of mana, but would be worth it if we could pull it off. Ortheon, Hero of Lavabrink, combined with Grey Merchant of Asphodel. If the only black permanent we have on the battlefield is Gary when this combo goes off, and we create 5 additional copies of Gary, each copy will drain our opponents for 12. And since there are 5 copies, the total comes out to 60. That should end the game on the spot. Now, I know that the damage doubling effects won't help with Kardur, because he specifically causes our opponents to lose life. But what they will do is increase the damage our opponent's creatures deal when they swing out and smash our other opponents in the face. This will help to close out games that much faster. Also, the idea of running Fiery Emancipation alongside Descent into Avernus makes me chuckle. Do you have a Kardur Doomscourge deck? What direction did you take the deck in? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Dana. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Borgie, Nazwin, Midge, Alex, Conga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Turner, Triz, Kazaris, Slack, Booksu, Patrick, Vox, Liam, and Travis. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.